Hello everybody, it's Techstack here. I'm with... a delayed laugh.
Fiery!
Oh, fiery. One of these times we're going to get a really great intro. I should just record it and then play that every time.
Well, you know, the point of introducing somebody is to say their name. So,
thought
I mean,
you
I
would-
was waiting for you to say my name, you know, then I could say, hi, everyone!
Wait, okay, let's start over. Hi everybody, I'm Techstack here, and I'm with Fiery.
Hey, everyone!
There we
There you
go!
go. There's your perfect intro.
Okay, so let's show off what we've got going on. So the breeder house that we left running last night that we built. The stream caught up with everything that's happened since. There we go. All those villagers, right? And... well, I don't see him now. He maybe died. There he is. That guy right there. He's our villager. See his glasses? His glasses? So they can breed from 2 non-engineer villagers. And apparently the pigman died somehow. He was there earlier, so I'm not sure what happened. But that's worked. And then...
Take rip.
yeah. In this world, I've set it up so that a villager structure spawns of my choosing. And this was what I did just because it was easiest just to take the vanilla structure and replace it all with steel for testing to make sure that it does spawn. That actually took quite a bit of effort to get that thing to actually spawn, and then when it spawns, this guy spawns. So if you find a village with the structure, and it won't look like this when we're all done, but if you find my structure, then you'll have that villager as well, or there's a chance he'll spawn. I'm curious. Ooh, okay. I think what we need to do next is figure out what the structure should actually look like. Its size and all those dimensions and everything. And from there we can, I don't know, get it in the code. Alright, should I hop on the server to do this, or what do you think?
It's up to you.
Are you on the server?
Yeah.
Then I'll get on the server. You know, we don't need to worry about the roads or anything like that. Vanilla kind of takes care of that, making sure there's roads in appropriate places and all that. Instead, what we need to do is just really focus on the building itself. You know, I would assume it needs some type of door or something. What?
Nothing. I was just slowly going to my death on your conveyors.
Oh, cool.
You know, nothing major to worry about. I mean...
That's not multiplayer. This is. Okay. Oh, Fiery, if you're emptying those things, hold up. The hoppers can't keep up with everything that gets shot at them when you do that. That's what Eagle was saying last night. Yeah, there's probably thousands of corn here. Okay, I just picked up a lot of it out of the hopper. Was that the only thing you sent in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my inventory's pretty much full. Oops, I'm in creative.
You got it all then?
I think so.
Okay.
That or I accidentally deleted it in creative. 3.1k. I think there was a half K here, or 1.5k here and 1.5k over there, so. That was something that Eagle suggested. I think I probably should do.
Just make it so that they can go right into the crates.
Yeah, from the screens. That way we don't have to deal with that. Those crates can only handle like 4 or 5. Look at that. The corn falls through. It glitches through and then pops up. Huh. Man, I might as well just haul it by hand. Be faster, I have a bigger inventory.
Hey, the field's actually replanted for once.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, get in the hole. After seeing this, I thought this would be cool if we had some type of auto dispenser that would pull from those, and you could like back a, I don't know, like the dump truck underneath this or the semi truck and have it load up.
Well,
like a grain elevator loader.
You know, we're technically missing a trailer, right? Because there should be one for
grain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a farm trailer.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking earlier, you know, wow, how did I fly in that hole? There is a lot of things that are kind of half-baked that we probably shouldn't have half-baked anymore. Okay. I'll try and avoid the top of that then. Get your stuff back. Your XP up there is spazzing out though.
Okay, come on game, load, thank you.
What happens if you fly through fire? Oh, that. Then get your stuff, did it? Okay.
Missing an elytra.
It's not on me. It's on the ground, I can see it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Boink.
Oh.
Oh, and then you fell. I was trying to give it to you so you could get down okay.
Well, I'm coming. Thank you.
Okay, so we go off far away and start building?
Sure.
What you thinking?
I thinking we need to build.
No, I mean where? Do you have a thing on journey map?
Pick a direction, I'll follow you.
Okay. Towards the stronghold. We'll just fly past it in, I don't know, a couple hundred blocks, 1,000 blocks, whatever. Until we find a good spot to build. There's a village with the luck of the sea enchantment over this direction. Sounds like a good spot to build it.
Yeah. And we can kind of get a picture of what it'll look like in a village anyway.
Yep. Except for this is a desert village, but that's okay.
Oh well.
So that's something I can do, is make it so that different... Oh, somebody's building here. Okay, maybe we shouldn't work out here. Yeah, somebody's built here. See all that?
Wonder which one it was.
I mean, some of the stuff was me, but that's not. Okay, well, let's go somewhere else then. These villages out here are not really rare or anything.
Which way did you go?
To the west, and a little bit to the north. I'm about 300 blocks away from the thing. I see you. See me?
There.
Okay, we better find another village soon, because I don't have a ton of fuel left. About 2,000.
Well, I mean, we could honestly switch over to creative till we find the place, and
or we could just build in the middle of this plains over here. This works for me. We'll probably still switch over to creative anyway. Mode 1. This is flat enough that we can lay something out. There you are. And because we're just doing stuff like that, let's... What? Why didn't it work? Oh. Derp. So, I'm going to take a look at my blocks from the mod. Oh, we're so limited on this, though. There's not as many blocks here, Fiery.
oh,
It's the main block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
are you seriously thinking about making this thing out of steel blocks?
I don't know. Got better idea from something from my mod? Or you just want to make it out of cobble and stuff? Like all the other vanilla villages would be. We can do that. If we use regular blocks like what are in villages, then they'll automatically switch over to the appropriate block for the biome.
Probably be better.
Okay. Fine.
Sorry.
I added that thing for nothing. I kind of wanted it to stand out in some way, though.
Well, we can make it stand out. I mean, that's not the problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
You could make it spawn with like a pile of like random ores in front of it.
No, I meant like you can
Like
tell
the
it's
blasted
from the
ores.
mod a little bit. But being able to blend in so that it looks like it's a village house is probably good too. Okay, there's that piece. And then what? It's like oak from a normal village.
Yeah.
Is that wide enough? It's probably not, is it?
That should be wide enough. That's a pretty big house there.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, I'm showing off my skills here. I mean, jeez.
Okay. We basically made it square. Did you want it to be a garage? Right? Should it have like a big door area?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, that's plenty big enough. You could even, you know, fancy it up.
Okay. Does it need a pitched roof then? Like that?
Yeah, knock that top one off though.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the one block at the top.
Do we need to make it one block wider then, so it's a double block at the top?
No, that's fine.
Okay. And then for the interior, I don't know if this is going to crash or not. Apologies if it does. Hey, it doesn't. It's like we could put that there. Put the assembly table.
Assembly table right in the middle of it.
Yeah, right where it would need to be placed, so it kind of shows them how it should be placed too.
Right.
And then you're saying the fuel pump should be in here too, and I kind of like that idea. I think it'll just be a fuel pump with nothing in it. Like, nothing hooked up to it, right? But like, just in the corner.
Just for
aesthetics,
visual, really.
Yeah. Oh, and if I had... Do I put a generator in here?
No. Because what's the point in giving them all of this stuff and, you know...
So they don't have to use the hammer.
They gotta work for it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm a hold on. No.
I mean, you have to find the village and village building.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being nice and being overly giving. And the generator along with this would be overly giving. This is enough right here, if you ask me. I mean, honestly. If I ran into a village with this in it from your mod, I'd be just happy. Because then I'd be automatically thinking, okay, great, I ain't gotta use the stupid hammer all the day.
Right.
You know, I mean, you gotta do it long enough to get the generator, but whoopee, once you're done with that, that's it. I mean, you got everything you need right here.
Okay.
I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't put like a little bit of an addition on the side and have like a small
workshop.
Yeah.
Like a not a workshop, but a
like a gas station.
Oh.
With like a service center in it.
I guess office was what I was thinking, but
yeah, that's basically what it is. Just nothing more than an office, really.
So like we could give the engineer his chair and desk. No, put a door there. That way he has a place to go run and hide.
Right. Because otherwise this place is wide open.
Hey, enter. Right. So it still has a door to add to the village or whatever. This is going to be a big one to spawn in. You know, seeing the footprint of it here. I don't think that's a bad thing, but I don't know how if that'll like increase or decrease the chances of it actually spawning. So we do the fence post and then a pressure plate on top of it. You know, every block I'm placing is another line of code I have to write, so maybe this is a bad idea. Or should we do something like this instead? Like countertop.
Yeah, that'd probably work. It's probably easier on you too.
I mean, it's just 2 different blocks is all. It doesn't make a difference.
And then you could have... Are they? There we go. Who's the oak one? Where's the oak? Okay, no, that's the fence. I need the door. Oh yeah, it's in the redstone.
Wonder if I could do this.
Perfect.
Right, exactly. Hunter, that's what we're doing. Should I do that or not?
What?
That's fine.
Sure.
You think I would offend him because he's kind of super Dilberty and geeky, the character?
No, I don't think it would offend him at all.
Okay.
I think he'd be honored.
Okay, so what about the roof? I hate doing it, but I think it needs to be stairs, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting to it right now. I'm looking for... Because you don't want to use the same color as what you've already got down, because then it clashes.
But the villages work that way. Because it's going to replace the blocks in different biomes, right? So obviously my mod blocks it's not going to replace. It's just going to keep them the same everywhere. It's probably going to keep these slabs and the fence gate the same. The doors are probably... Well, the doors might actually change out. I don't know. Is that what it is in a village, though? That's what I was trying to say. I don't know that it is.
Why? What do you think it...
I don't know.
Cobble stairs, maybe?
I really don't remember. Probably depends on the building. Let me run the other Minecraft here and find a village real quick. Yeah, it does. Hunter. It definitely does that. Before you build too much, let me find the village so I can look at it. That way you don't have to replace it or whatever. Come on, load Minecraft.
I mean, I could like fly the couple hundred spots back and go look at the one over there.
Oh, it'll be open in a minute. Yeah, it's open. Open, please.
Class.
Por favor. They're cobble houses mostly. Yeah, all the houses are cobble, the walls. With the exception of a few wood ones here and there. But the roof is oak. Oak stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, oak stairs everywhere. Oops. Did you tell me about the idea for different parts of the mod? So the... like an add-on mod, that thing? That would actually make it more complex to do that. That's why I haven't done it. I'm assuming you want it all the way across, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you do like it.
I just wanted to see what it looked like, so yeah, but yeah, it does look good that way.
Or we could do this too.
Huh?
So, 100, part of the reason it'd make it harder is the other mod would need references into this mod, right? So, like the fuel system and all that. Plus, it's 2 pieces of code that then update if we change any of that stuff. One in the other mod and one in this one. Yeah, there you go, Fiery. It's pretty dark in there. It's already a lot of blocks to place for me, though.
Yeah, but you know it needs it.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll try to take it easy on you, okay? Well, actually, we don't even need it in here. Technically, all we need it is in here. And that should cover it.
Okay. I am gonna put them over here, though, I think. Just gonna put them in a different spot. Oh wait, it looks lit up in here. Put one on this? Could. I don't know though.
That looks good. Yeah, I think we do good work.
It'll do. The lighting looks all funny on the roof. Because there's slabs or something, aren't they?
They're stairs. They're all stairs.
Even the middle row?
Oh, not the middle row.
Huh.
Like,
Oh, that's right. That's why it's doing it.
yeah, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one are all real blocks. But the rest of them are all stairs.
Hunter, it's not on any of the builds that you can get at yet for the new villager. It's only on my computer at this point. Because he still needs a lot of work. Like, he spawns, he has a texture to him, and he has a trade that's like ridiculously expensive just as a placeholder to test him out. Okay, so now I need to start measuring this thing and putting it in the code. So it's how wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wide. So let's start with that. How am I gonna do this? That there. Come on, code. Put you over here. Width is gonna be 13. The 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depth is gonna be 10. And then height. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 blocks high. Okay, that takes care of all those.
I hope this isn't too hard.
I don't think so, but what's gonna probably trip me up is the roof, because sometimes they're facing north, sometimes they're facing east, and that'll mess with how the roof is set up, right? So
Yeah, I wonder if those corner ones aren't gonna really, mess up.
oh yeah, because they need to be facing a specific direction. Yeah, we might have to cut those off if that's the case. We'll see. So our block number 1 is going to be cobble. Blocks. Cobblestone. I'll just name this one cobblestone. Gosh, my computer is not liking me right now. Let's get rid of this one.
Well, at least your internet's liking you today.
Yeah.
Did you wind up yelling at him? Like, hey,
no.
I paid good money for this stuff.
I went to bed last night, pretty much right after. And when I got up, I looked at the news and it said something about Google was having problems with their services about the time I was streaming. So I'm assuming it might have been that, because somebody was saying that they're, were talking to their phone and it just wouldn't respond. And my son went to set his alarm last night when I got off here, and he just uses one of those Google Home things for his alarm, and it just kept saying, "There's been a problem." So I think it was Google. Block.
So then you technically go through Google for your internet?
No, not for my internet. That's what I'm saying. It was YouTube's through Google.
Oh, okay. So it was YouTube having the problem, basically.
I'm thinking.
Well, it happens.
I'll rename this one planks. There you go.
Hello.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current. It's the most tremendous.
Okay, so then we need log, right? Yep, log oak. Do as I say, not as I'm doing.
There we go.
So I'll say it again. Hi, Eagle.
Hello.
Whoa, no music.
Okay, let's see if we can get the floor and the log walls and logs going. Great, this is awesome, Fiery. Did you see what we've done? Because I do. We've created a great big open area for mobs to want to go hide in, because there's no door to stop them from getting in it, even in like normal mode.
Okay, well, you gonna make a garage door?
No. Definitely not one that can spawn in a village, that's for sure. What was that?
It'll be fine, Tech.
The music.
Oh, boundary block, inside block. Oh, what? Fill with blocks. Okay, so we need to fill from 0, 0, 0. So let's say that's this corner. To the far corner, which is going to be... I didn't write those numbers down in a good spot, did I? 13 by 10 by 8.
Okay, so I'm going to take a long shot guess that the villager breeder did not work.
The villager breeder did work.
We're working on the the actual structure that he's going to spawn in
So
or with.
By 10. And we'll just get rid of this one from there. Okay. And we're gonna
I'll be right
start over here at 0. No. Which direction is that? X? It's X. Positive X. So we'll go in 1, up 1, over 0, and we'll go from there all the way over to 13. Yeah, all the way over to 13. We'll go all the way back to 10. And we'll go up how high? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 blocks. And that'll all be planks. And then I'll come back later and replace the corners with logs. And we'll have to figure out all the rest of the blocks for the roof and stuff. So that should give us the cobble pad and the 4 walls. If I do that again, then, or how far over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over. 9 to 13. Go to 9 to 10. 9 over. 1 in. 1 up. That should make the rest of this wall then, to this one.
So I'm guessing we're at the fly around to find this guy now.
Yeah, I mean, you can still breed them in, though. So both ways will work.
Well, that's what I asked and nobody answered. So I was trying to figure that out.
No, it worked.
Did you wake up and find 700 villagers in that breeder?
There was quite a few.
Okay.
There was a couple of the engineer guys, so it worked. I think they probably started dying because they were all packed in there too tight. Like they had that little cell they created completely full. So probably each new one that came in probably shoved somebody into a corner with somebody else and they died.
Well, that works at least.
God, okay. So 13 to 14 and until 10, no, 11. We're gonna delete all the blocks above this thing, which starts at 8. And anything beneath it, it's going to replace liquid and air, so we've got something underneath it. What's it replacing it with? Biome-specific block of the block state that we're putting in, which is cobble. That's fine. That should do it. And it's gonna spawn the villagers, which is my villager. The torch stuff we'll need to do, and we're just gonna have a frame of it for now. So let's go ahead and test this. Make sure I'm on the right path with this. It might not be. It's hard to say. Wait a minute, tomorrow's Groundhog Day? Weird message. Okay, there's my first placeholder one, so let's go off this direction and see if we can find another village that'll spawn it in. And right there it is. Maybe. Something did not work right. Okay, let's look at the code again. So it should have made a cobble platform. It doesn't appear that it did. That last option. Existing only.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, let's just try.
I have not bulldozer or the semi truck around here. Besides mine. Oh boy.
Trying to see if it spawns in already.
Well, what I've done of it so far.
Okay, I was gonna say, dang, you got that whole thing coded in already?
No.
And you're a coding god.
First one I did, it was bad. So I'm backing off some of the code and trying to do it one line at a time, basically. If it's even going to spawn now, geez, I don't see it. Unless it's there and I'm just overlooking it because it's a big cube. No.
Well, that's a big one. Ah, that's not good. No, do not defeat us.
I'll be able to figure it out eventually. It's just I gotta understand how it's working for that to happen. I'm gonna do this to make sure it's not running.
I see it, I think.
You see it?
I think if you could, the words are in my way right now, so I can't. Isn't that it over there, right next to the, like on the far end of the village?
This?
I'm only gonna assume that's what you coded in, right?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but that's not what I was going for, at least. Because it should be all cobble.
Okay, well then that's not
Unless
working.
this is the rest of it. That's probably what it is. So where is this going, though? Let me comment all the rest of this stuff out. Because that was the old code. That was probably why this guy even is set up like that. He's like half underground though, that's what I don't get. And it checks the average ground level for the bounding box. Bounding box is what? Being set by the height, width, and depth, which I set to the right values. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, it's starting to spawn another one. Somewhere. There's my guy. Underground.
Would you code in a cave troll by accident? For the underground?
Ah, 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 ah. Make sure I saved. Save. Come on, village, spawn in. Anything? Okay, there we go. I'm surprised he's still on the ground. I could do stuff about that still, but really weird. I would say it's also not checking for the other buildings properly compared to where it's building at, because that's overlapping here. So maybe nothing is 0. Which would mean these numbers all need to increase by 1, so 14 and 11.
Somehow I killed blue.
It's like the 5th blue or something, I think. Okay, it's looking better where it's spawning at.
I'll be right back. Dinner's done.
Okay.
Okay, it's actually Blue Boy, but I was seeing if Fiery would just run to his house or something. I'm up to 8 Wither Skulls.
That could be what's wrong. Let me check. Set location enables. It's based on K. K is the get offset width. Offset. What? Bounding box min Y. So I think the bounding box setup over here is wrong. It needs to be raised up by 1 or something. So that's probably not going to get called again unless I restart the game, so let me restart the game. Let's find a new village. He's still underground. Okay. Easy solution for him being underground is to do that. He won't be underground anymore. Then I need to raise up the floor itself another block. For whatever reason. Okay. So if that's at 2, that means this needs to be at 3. And this needs to be to 6. And then this, I need to come in one from all these edges, so if that's at 1, I need to be at 2, and this one needs to be at 1, and this one needs to be at 12, and this one needs to be at 9. And we fill this in, and we're going to say for this it's going to be air. Blocks dot air get default state. Okay, let's oh, wrong one. Go find yet another village. Time set 0, game rule do daylight cycle false. So I know I always need to fly towards the sun to hit new terrain. There it is. Okay, it's shifted off on the one side. Oops. Give me a sec. I'll be right back, guys.
is always honest. If you wanna find the real deal, relax your mind, just take it slow. No need to rush, just feel the flow. I want you now, no need to wait. Tell me, are you ready?
Okay, I'm back. So something went awry with that, obviously. Part where it's filling it in. Planks. Zero to 13. What's the cobble doing? 1 to 14. So this should be 13. 2. See how that works. I'm gonna have to do this literally one line at a time, so I can figure it all out. Okay, is that the same village? There we go. It did cut into the farm though, and the other building, and it's not supposed to be doing that stuff. So it's bounding box sizes when we get there. Where's the song? Sure it does. Okay, so the Y is pretty extreme. It's checking up to 512 for some reason. From Y1. So I guess I can just leave that as not adding one. So check the entire bounding box, whatever. The width and height and depth, okay. Depth is in the Z direction, so that's our 10 direction. 10 is Z. X is the 13. And get a calculator out here, so 2391 minus 2376 is 15 in the X. And 3096 minus 3111 is negative 15 in the other direction. I have no idea why it's 15 in size, because that shouldn't be it. So let's do this. That is on the structure bounding box of structure bounding box. Yeah, apparently there's too much math for me as well. That's not generate. I think I've got my X and my Z coordinates flipped here or something. There it is. So we're going over to 14 on this one. We need to actually go to 11 on that one. No, 14, that's right. Z should only go to 10 or 11. Okay. So that's for the cobble. Starting at 1 in, 9 over. And going all the way back. 10 over, so it should be 9. And up. With planks. Skip school. Okay, so just spawned one in.
On your feet, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, you didn't skip it then. It's good you didn't, but it's not skipping it. This should be 2, this should be 3. Yeah, but if you're sick, you had a reason. I consider scooping school as... I just didn't show up because I didn't want to. Okay, why does changing the one number make this line go off? I wanted it to do this where it's shoved back, but not both ways. Okay, again, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Just make the one box work right. X is the 13 wide. So that's this way. We need to go in the other direction. So it needs to be 2 here. Accident. They're the only NPC in Minecraft. There we go, and that shows that it can be rotated perfectly. Cool. Let's just F3 that. Okay, it's all solid, that's fine. So that's what we want. We want that cobble lip in the front. So let's hollow out the inside like it's supposed to be. Which is the next line of code, setting everything to air. And that needs to be shrunk in all directions by 1, so that should be 3, 13, and 9, okay. Save that. Go towards sun. What'd you snicker
About
at?
these two skeletons can't hit anything.
Okay.
I'm just standing still, and skeletons are shooting all the way around me and still can't hit me.
Mm.
It's like I haven't moved even.
It's really fast, man. That's how I can do it. Okay, I've still got something screwed up because it's not filling the whole area. So that means this needs to be 10. Eventually I'll figure out the numbers. Just
I'm
try
back.
them all. Hi, back. Okay, there we go.
Oh wow, we got both hunters on at once. What?
Okay, so then this wall on the inside needs to start at... What, there's a baby zombie here? Oh, this must have been a zombie-infested village. Or zombie overrun, whatever it's
Oh
called.
yeah. Yeah, this is definitely Zombieville.
That's not my guy. I want to see if he spawned right. In theory, it should. He might already be dead, though. That's the thing. So I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. So let's go to the world again. We got the thing.
Oh, it looks like you're getting closer to getting it in.
Yeah, it's closer than I was. We started 2 in. 9 over. Go to 14 and 11. So this should put the partition up now. And it did. Okay, that time it spawned inside another building.
Yeah, but I've seen that happen to normal Minecraft buildings, so
Have you?
yep.
Yep.
Plenty of times. I've logged on and found villages that were like all practically mingled together.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess this
yeah.
one's doing it too, isn't it? They're on top of each
Yeah,
other.
see? Right there already.
Okay. Well, that's definitely going to screw with it. See, so this means that this is actually on the wrong side. I don't know if that matters. We can put the door opening over here. It's not. The orientation wasn't important. Where's the freaking sun? Okay, that way. So then I need to fill that interior with air again. So based on these coordinates, but shrinking inward on that area, so it'd be 10, 3, and 10. Right? Maybe? We'll find out. Oh, you didn't spawn. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There we go. Well, that's a thing. I apparently went over too far. So the width, so not 14, 13. Good thing infinite. These worlds are infinite. I'm at 8,000 blocks out looking for villages already. Okay, that one seemed to spawn right. This one didn't. But is it because it got cut off by something else in the village, though? Because this one's right. Let's try another village. There we go. Oops.
I wonder if there's a way you could make it that it would spawn more towards the outside of the village.
No.
Okay.
I don't think there is, because it's picking where, like, Minecraft is picking where it's going to go.
Okay.
That's concerning that
Well, I
those are
only
open like that.
Well, I only said that just because, you know, maybe then it would have more space to spawn in. But obviously it doesn't look like it even matters because those are on the outside and they got cut off too.
I almost wonder if it's the orientation of the whole thing. Like which way it's rotated around. That's okay. Those two are okay.
Just luck of the draw, I guess.
But it's the ones that are rotated. So if that flat lip is away from me, it's okay. Oh, no, I take it back. There's one both ways. Yeah, I guess it is luck of the draw. It's probably something else spawning in and taking it off, huh? But there's two of the guys, there's two buildings, there's two of them, so that's all working. The important part's working, right?
Right.
Yes, the automatic AFK XP farm now.
Automatic AFK. What? Oh, on the server. I thought you were talking about the
No, I
villagers
just-
thing. It's like,
No,
how did
I
I do
just ended
that?
up getting a dog. End up just getting a dog, so the dog drops XP out of the skeleton farm.
Yep.
So all I have to do is just stand here.
Okay, enough fiddling with it. Let's put the next piece in. Oh, what is the next piece though? Probably setting individual blocks at that point then. So let's put these logs in the corners, I guess. So let's see. So a log one. It's gonna be 3 up, 2 over, 1, 6, 2. 2, 3, 4 corners. Plus 2 more. Next one's going to be at 14, 11. And then one at 1, 11. Too many numbers. Eleven. And then one at 14 and 2. And if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over. 9 and 2. 9 and 2. And then 9 and 11. Okay, let's try that one. Oh, it's right there in the center. There. It's half cut off though. It could be I'm just making the thing too big in general for what, you know, the Minecraft houses are usually small. That to me looks like the logs are in the right spots. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's make the doorway. Wait a minute, why is it showing the code as paused?
That's where all my redstone went to. Sitting here trying to think where all my redstone went to. Conveyor belts.
Oh, yeah. They're expensive. I'm just gonna close this and restart it because it's Clips is kind of getting funky with me. There we go. So what we need to do next? We need to open up the doorway here. So where the logs or where the planks start, we'll do another box down here, and this one's going to be air. And let's just do this. Air. We'll change this to be air. That way we don't have to keep calling the same thing over and over. Be cached. Okay, and this one's gonna be air. big garage door. And it's gonna be so that's 1, 2, 3 until 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's not going to go all the way back. It's going to go back to 10. That'll be fine. And it's not going to go all the way up. It's going to go from 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4. And then we'll do another one. It starts at 4 in, goes to 6 in, but it starts at 5 up to 5 up. Sure. I wonder if the house is too tall now. Somehow I put 6 in there and this should only be 5, but whatever.
Can bulldozers break nether rock or nether brick? Nah, nether brick.
Netherrack?
Nether rack, thank you.
I think the bulldozer does, yeah.
Okay.
Might. I can't remember if it does or not.
I
Well,
haven't tried it, so I don't know.
I know we specifically set something to break Netherrack, and I'm thinking it's the bulldozer, but it might have been the
Give
logo.
me a half a second.
Give me half a second, I'll have the code up. Netherrack's in the list. It'll break it.
Okay.
Okay, where's this at? There it is. Full steam ahead. Go Minecraft. Oh yeah, there's our doorway.
Nice.
I don't think it's high enough though. Something's off. This is 3 blocks high. The one here is 2 blocks high. I think this is only 4 here. On the server we have it. Ah, too many windows. It's confusing my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this should actually be open here, is what's wrong.
Yeah.
So that means they all need shifted up 1 for those. So it should be 5 and 6. Okay. Let's fly on to the next one. There we go.
Oh, that's better.
I wonder if that was my villager dying. I just hear this. Ow. He might have been in a wall or something. I might have to find another village where they place the doors, because doors are funky in Minecraft. They're actually 2 different blocks, right? But you know, as a player, you
Yeah.
place it as 1, but in code, it's 2. Okay, so that's those layers. Then the stairs. I really don't know how to do the stairs. Guess I could do one whole row like that. Yeah, let's put my blocks inside of it first before I go up the stairs. I might need to look at that off camera to understand how to set the direction of those things properly with the way that it rotates stuff. So we need to go from where the first log is, which is this one.
I'm looking at the stairs for the corners right now with F3 open, and they actually have everything
Right.
for them.
Right.
So
The direction and all that, you're saying?
yeah, even the shape, it says outer left.
And some of those things are like the fences. They're not actually saved in the world. They're saved. They're determined when the block tries to draw itself on your screen when it's rendered, based on the other blocks around it. So, which of those that's set, and which of those that's figured out at runtime, or I don't know. I'm assuming it's the shape that's figured out at runtime. Because the other 2 should get you everything you need based on the other blocks around it. But hard to say.
Okay, this is just weird.
2.
How come that corner says outer right and that corner says outer left?
It might be just how they're placed, where stairs matches up.
Yeah, but they're the same looking corner. Like literally, if you go look, if
Which one are you looking for?
the 2 that I have the blocks on, they're both the same way, in basically the same spots, but one's outer right
Yeah.
and one's outer left.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Because one's facing to the east and the one's facing to the north. It's all in how you place them originally with the stairs. Because you can get a corner stair block by going like this, right? That gets a corner stair block. Or I could have done it like that and done this. It's the same looking corner stair block, but it was placed 2 different directions.
Okay. This is weird.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Those are going to be tricky because of things like that.
If that's the case, I mean, it might be just easier to put half slabs there.
True. Half slabs still have some other information, but that's easier to do. It's just up whether they're on the top or bottom. Machine fuel pump.
That wouldn't look too bad either.
No, that doesn't look bad at all, actually.
Yeah, I think we should just go with that then.
And I'll say,
Change for you.
it's not just those stairs, it's all of the stairs. That's gonna drive me nuts. If we made it a flat roof, super easy, right? But I'm okay with it being this way. It's just an extra challenge for me to do. We'll get there. Just like the sign. I could probably place the sign pretty easy. Placing the sign against the right wall will be another difficulty, but then on top of that, getting the
Putting
text
words
into
on
the
it?
sign. Yeah. Hell, well, that'd be cool. What if I like took a list of all those like the official TSCraft members, the official ones, and put them in a list, and then randomly picked from that list and put their name above it.
That'd be awesome. It'd probably be a lot of work for you, but yeah, that would be awesome.
But it's only slightly harder than putting the text on. Like, putting the text on will be way harder than picking from a random list. Oh. Okay, let's see if we get the fuel pump in the right position. I'm really tired today, guys. I'm sorry. Keep yawning.
Don't mind me, I'm just putzing.
No fuel pump at all. Oh wait, there's a fuel pump. Does this one have one? It does. Two, 3, 2. Gotcha. That should fix that one. Okay, and then... Oh, you're just trying to make it super hard now, Fire.
I'm just...
you can do whatever you want to, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. So if that was 3, 4, 5, 6... And if that was 2, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 5. Machine, assembly, table. Okay, and then that should be the same coordinates plus 3, so it would be at 9 for the factory arm. Machine, factory. Again, it's something that's half-baked. It works, you just don't know it's working. Because it doesn't actually... You can't get it out of anything and put it into anything, the oil. Like, you can get it out and put it in the tanker truck and then take it somewhere else with the tanker trunk, but you can't use it. There's nothing to do with it yet. And you can't tell how much is in the wellhead. At one time I had some debug statements, that would be the only way you might be able to. Hey, that looks good there. This one does not, because the rotation's off. Oil doesn't come out. Right, there's no oil to come out, that's what I'm saying. There's it goes into the block in the wellhead and stays there. You have no way of knowing that it's getting pulled out by the truck. Goes towards the north. Let's go to this one. There's no use for the oil anyway, so I wouldn't be super concerned about it right now. Okay, so this is getting into the rotation stuff. I need to figure out the rotations. Now, does it tell me the rotation? No.
We in the game, we on the stage. It's 508, you know the name. We get it lit, we make them rave. It's the campaign.
What do we do with the processing unit and the crates? What's the processing unit you're talking about? The processing plant is part of the bagger recipe, or at least it was going to be at one time. I don't think we actually put it in there. That's what I was telling you the other day, Fiery. We have a cheaper recipe for the bagger right now. Crates are your deep storage units, basically. So think barrels. You can put a whole lot of one stack into them.
Yeah, I need to cash one of those in.
Need to cash one in.
Yeah, a processing plant. I ended up making one without it
Oh.
knowing what it was.
Because he
Yeah.
made the bagger.
No, this was like yesterday. It's like, oh, this should work like what I built 2 days ago for the sorting system. I thought it was going to like place 4 or 5 blocks down at once and have an entire sorting assembly line set up.
So the reason we had the processing plant added as a thing for the bagger is because we were thinking the bagger would do all those things. It would sort it for you, spit out all the junk cobble, right? Actually, it would
Yeah.
destroy the cobble. That's what we were thinking. And then it would double or triple your ores like it was the crusher. Right, it only stores thousands of stacks of one item. It's a deep storage. There's nothing about rotation on any of these, which is really confusing to me. Empty hand. Left click. So, here. Create. Let's put some. I'll put these in there. Oh, so crap. So if I put all these different stacks in there and hold shift, if I hold shift, it shows you how many's in it. If I go into survival and left click, one stack comes out at a time. That's how it works. You also can use hoppers to put items into it. I think you put them in from the top, pull them out from the bottom. I think that'll work. As far as breaking them in survival, they are breakable, but they are very durable, so it'll take a long time to break it. It's almost like breaking obsidian, right? And that's on purpose so that you don't accidentally spawn 10,000 item stacks into the world by breaking it by mistake.
Yeah, that would be
That'd be
one
slightly bad.
laggy section.
So I made it so that you, if you're sitting there punching it trying to get items out, a whole lot of them out, that you don't accidentally break it in the process and get all of them out. So
Somebody can just come up with a water pistol so we can get rid of all these blazes easily.
that'd be cool. But it wouldn't work in another though. All the water evaporates there.
That's why I said a water pistol.
But it'd evaporate from your gun.
No, it won't.
Okay, so that's the factory table. Let's see what else.
Heads need to roll.
Why are you putting a fence around me before firing?
Because I'm landmarking this place.
Oh. So I need to put this back here somehow. Mod.
Wait a second, we got robots on this server then.
They don't
Nuclear, there's
do anything.
a trailer for the semi that you can use to carry animals.
But it only works with cows and
Oh,
has
yeah, that's
not
right.
been tested properly. If you're asking how to use that trailer, you just back the trailer into the cow. Like, put the back end of that trailer right where the cow is. No, the back end he won't die. He'll disappear from the world because he's picked up by the trailer. And it's either control or space to let him back out. I can't remember which one. Blocks dot slabs.
At my phone again.
Slab dot get default state dot with property block slab dot half it'll pick them up. You just gotta be persistent with it. Half, I guess. I don't know what that means. True. Is it a? It's an enum. Stop. There we go. Yeah. So let me fly off to the next village here. Oh wait, need to do twice of those, or 2 of those, and it's going to be from the back corner. So it'll be back by 11, so 13 across, back by the back corner. 11, 10, 9 is right. Then the far right side is 14, so it'd be 13 and 12. Okay, let me find the next one, then I'll plop down a semi-truck and some cows and I'll show you.
If you want to just jump over to the game here, I can show you.
Bye guy game here, Fiery. And I'm already in creative and I don't care if I ruin my inventory. Over there I do.
Well, I literally already have it set up, so you wouldn't have to do anything.
Oh, well, when you say it that way. So there it is. There's the cows. Boom, cows inside of it. And then drive off somewhere where there's no cow, Fiery, for the back end. And put him down somewhere. Over the lava, my god!
Okay. Control?
Might be space.
No. Shift? Space?
There he is. He's in a block, but they're there. All the cows you picked up.
It's probably just because I was on a different level.
Yeah. So you need some flat level and all that stuff.
Yeah. You put the trailer inside the truck's inventory, is
Yeah.
what you do.
So you
No,
sit
they're not
down and
animated in
fix.
the trailer.
No. That's what I wanted to
It was
do,
a-
but it's not.
Yeah.
That's a long ways off. That's a long ways off, if ever. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Get out of here. Go.
It's not stone slab. Then we need to do fence. Let's be oak fence. Gate. White. The white one doesn't do nothing. It's just for looks for now.
Same thing with the tanker trailer, technically.
Kinda. That's what I was describing earlier. It will pick up the oil, but there's nothing you can do with it, really, so it doesn't matter that it picks it up. Okay, this is my last one. I've gotta get to bed then. Okay, we got the fence gate there. Now what I'm seeing here is that wall is in the wrong spot. Because here on the server, that room is only 3 wide. Yeah, I thought it looked funny. Oh, it's all centered there. Guess it doesn't matter. I need to move it over though. Wait a second. How is that impossible? Right now I'm working on villagers spawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the inside. I bet the overall building's too wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the building's too wide. It's one too big. So that means all the build settings that are 14 need to be 13, and all the ones that are 13 need to be... this is going to be a mess. 12, 13, 12, 13, 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay, let's try it one more time. Placeholder for future stuff. Centrifuges. I don't even think it has a texture.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, anything that says WIP on it, that's a work in progress, and it's not going to work. I won't say that everything that's a work in progress has WIP, but a majority of them do. That's better. That's the right size. That could have been why some of these things were getting cut off too. It was the wrong size. I was spawning in more than I should.
Right.
Okay, I gotta call it a night, guys. I'll keep up with this. Well, I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. If my day at work was like it was today, I'm gonna want to just like veg out after work. But tomorrow night, when I get on here, then we'll get some more progress done. Hopefully we can finish off, you know, the rest of the spawning of all the blocks, which is really just the torches on the inside, and then we've got the whole roof structure. Then we're pretty much golden, right? We've got it. Maybe make sure the villager's spawning so he's not inside of a wall or something and dying every time, but I'm okay if he dies sometimes, because not every village you go to that has like the little church building has that guy. It's hard to say why. It could be the zombies, or he just despawns. Who knows?
Well, it's that, and you can also breed them as well with an infinite breeder.
Right.
So
you have other ways to
it's
get
not like
exactly.
forever.
Yeah, it's not like you're stuck if you don't get that one in that village. Plus, walk off to another village.
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee that you'll get that building in a village even. So, anyway, good night, stream. See you guys tomorrow.
Hey,
See you
everybody.
guys tomorrow. Good night.